very much lucky. How I wish we had this kind of program during our time. Nevertheless, what we can say, we are also the first group of PhDs. We did not go into formal education, but we learned our lessons in the underground university. So we call ourselves PhDs. Panay hirap ang dinanas. So yun ang nangyari. We have to continuously recruit and train future leaders who are talented enough to implement our vision and recreate client success in the growing co-op market. We are also lucky to have partners in the field of education. And we are very much lucky with that because we met the Insurance Institute of Asia Pacific. I met their first president of IIAP, was also my very good friend, Mr. Melencio Malilim, who is presently the president of Field Chapter. We talked about partnership. I was telling him, Mel, you know, what is lacking in the cooperative movement is an educational program that would really train future managers and future leaders. Like for us, insurance. When we established Climbs as an insurance company, we know nothing about insurance. In fact, when we started Climbs in 1971, everybody was laughing at us. Another group of crazy co-op leaders putting up an insurance, where will you get the funds? Nevertheless, sabi namin, we will just find a way. When in fact, I can still remember when one officer of PhilAm Life approached us and he said, why don't you just enroll your members, buy a plan from us? Sabi, that would be good, but we want to have our own. Because I was joking. Sabi ko, you know, ang grassroots, ang ordinary Filipino is already fed up. There are lots of insurance companies soliciting business. Mahal na mo sa collection. Just go in collecting. But in paying claims, it's very hard. So with that, we were able to convince some of the leaders that with this kind of situation, we have to put up our own system where everybody is equal. Remember, I was joking na, you know, when you have problems, if you get it from Phil America, you cannot call the president, Mr. Quisya, to have a meeting with you. But in Climbs, you can call Gonzales and immediately he will be there. And we can talk the problem, we can talk what we can do. So I said, that is the difference. You know, sabi nila, I always remember na better service is equal to competition. The power of service is to make an emotional connection. The stronger the connection, the greater is the chance of repeat patronage and brand loyalty. And that is happening to clients. When in fact, most of our members have been with us for the last 43 years. And they are still with us because of the strong connection. I said we have to make use of this to compete. The strong connection, the affinity that we have with the co-ops that makes us strong. We are also lucky that within IIAP, we have a very active executive director who also empathize with us, ready to give trainings, and that is no other than the executive director, Mr. Wanario Aliwalas. I've been talking to him. I was saying, I think it's now time that we package a training program for cooperative managers. And let's have IIAP as the training provider, also at par with the Asian Institute of Management. The only most powerful tool in this world is education. Without education, wala kita mahimo diyan. That is, you are the first graduate of this management training program. And clients are very proud of your accomplishment. Business, we recognize it, it is a teamwork. While history and textbook and business leaders trend to lionize individual leaders. But I say, there could be no organization without group of employees working together to design, develop products, market, and sell. We found highly effective groups consisting of people who are working together for years and get results. Instead, there are some universal lessons to be gleaned. Chemistry matters to those who thus having a common goal, and while there is no other way to build strong teams, you cannot build a successful organization without them, employees. So I want to leave you something that is useful to your life and work. What will determine your success in life is your character, your competence, and commitment. To quote Sancho, the greatest Chinese general, he said, and I quote, "What brought us here will not necessarily bring us there. It needs hard work, determination, courage, resourcefulness, and above all, character." So with that, graduates, I salute all of you and congratulations to all.
Ikan sa gagawin na sa ngayon. What a journey it has been. I have been through sorrow, I have been through bliss. Where are we tomorrow? I can only guess. Through the darkest desert, through the deepest low, forward, always forward I go. What a journey it has been, and the end is not.
Life is very random. Think about it. It's always surprising, sometimes funny, sometimes scary, but you get over it. And that is my message to you fellow MPP participants. Get over it. Life is too short for station wars, Pastillas versus Aldawi. It's too short to spend all day playing Clash of Clans. It's too short to worry about if your uniform still fits you or not after Christmas break. Spent all night studying yet not satisfied with the result after taking the exam. Get over it. Repeats drama. Get over it. Sleepless and stressful nights. Get over it. Late in your graduation. Guilty charge. Get over it. Life is too short for most of the problems you will face trying to live it. I'm telling you that the world is your oyster, or however the cliche saying goes. The world isn't fair to you, get over it. You are smarter than that. You know that life has its ups and downs and all arounds. You will always have your bad days and good days. You will feel ecstatic, melancholic, bored, miraculous, spectacular, heartbroken, tired, super tired, exhausted, happy, and contented. Nothing can stop you from feeling the full range of emotions, both great and terrible. Especially the ladies. You have wider range of emotions, wider than the color spectrum. The only thing that you need to remember is when something in life has you feeling less than stellar, say it with me. Get over it. That's mainly my message this morning. Because graduate naman tayo ba? So, before I end my speech, I would like to take a moment to thank, first of all, our God Almighty for giving us the strength and wisdom that we desperately needed during our MPP training, especially during our trauma defense. My family has been very supportive and constantly asked me, manager na ka? Agad-agad. First day pa lang sa klase, manager na ka? And my partner, my better half, Princess, for her unwavering support, encouragement, understanding, patience, and constantly telling me, kaya ni mo na, and we are so proud of you. To the client's management, for giving us this opportunity to learn and develop ourselves and hopefully use everything that we learn to give back to the company. To IIAP, thank you so much for passionately sharing everything that you know for each and every topic that we tackle. For helping and bringing out the best in us and for believing that we can make it. And indeed, we did make it. To my fellow MPP participants, managyod ba? Thank you for all the memorable moments and the stressful exchange of ideas. And I'm happy to mag-away ba, brainstorming. As I learned a lot from IIAP, I also learned a lot from you guys. Thank you so much and congratulations, much.
When they're shining on my life, I can see a better day. I won't let the darkness in. The journey it has
the management team, of course, si Mr. Dusus here, si Mr. Boy. He just interviewed me when was this last Saturday, and congratulations for having a very good radio program. Of course, not only that, I'd like to thank you for supporting our Co-op TV. No? Anyway, thank you so much for this privilege of speaking before you this morning and the honor of being the graduation keynote speaker. Most importantly, I would like to acknowledge that the President and CEO of Climbs, Mr. Tatay Fermin Gonzalez, for the kind invitation. I'd like to say that Tatay Fermin exemplifies a brand of cooperativism and a cooperative leadership that is responsive to the call of the contemporaneous times, that scales cooperativism in this country to new heights. One that gives a paradigm shift to the new, what you call paradigm shift to the new interpretation of what is the survival of the fittest. Pinupo ni Tatay Fermina, talagang mali din. Kasi during these times, things are happening so fast before you can even make a sense out of it. All beliefs are crumbling down, like the Twin Towers in New York. At isa po nito, yung interpretation nila na survival of the fittest. When they equated that Darwinian theory, the fittest is equivalent to the strongest, the most aggressive, the most brilliant. Kaya based on that interpretation, sasabihin na isang tao sa Pilipinas na kapitalist. Napasensya na ha, ang yaman ko, mas marami pa ang yaman ng isang tao kaysa sa yaman ng buong kooperatiba sa buong bayan. Of about 25,000 cooperatives with about 600 billion asset. Eh, ang asset, sabi ni Senator Awancito was saying, alam mo, Chairman, ang asset ng isang tao dito sa Pilipinas, mas malaki pa, 730 billion ang asset ni Henry C. or something like that. Sabi ko, huwag mong tingnan sa ganyan, kasi pera lang yan. What is important is what the cooperatives are doing. For example, yumaman nga siya, pero tingnan mo anong ginawa niya. He may have been dumping finished products from other countries and support the economy of that country where these products are coming from. So tingnan naman niyo ang mga kooperatiba. They actually produce products that serve the interest of the poor. Well, what we're saying here is, sabi nila, a country that is consuming what it is not producing will always be poor. And so along that line, that is the paradigm. And for us, that is what is more important. And so with that, nakita po natin na when we had this culmination rites, and I can see that some of you attended that, we have seen that this is really very correct because pagkatapos po ng isang daang taong kooperativismo sa Pilipinas, ang ating pong panawagan, isang daang taong pagpupugay, kooperatiba, tulay sa maunlad na buhay, and that really happened. And so with that, I can say that Tatay Fermin was correct when saying that really education is very important. And there is now this tremendous outpourings of knowledge, and we all know that. I would like to say here that during the last 30 years, we have witnessed a historical first. As all of the world's culture are now available to us. In the past, if you are born, say, a Filipino, you likely spent your time in one culture, often in the province, sometimes in one house, living and loving and dying in one small plot of land. But today, not only are people geographically mobile, but we can study and have studied virtually every known cultures in the planet. So it's now the age of globalization. We are now living in a global village, and that we have easy access to information, access to trainings, and gain expertise and capabilities as you have exemplified in passing this course. I would like to say that graduation is always a passage to scale the heights in your work, in climbs, so that to that my utmost congratulations. As keynote speaker, I did not anymore speak on matters that you have been subjected to in the past 6 months to scale up your management adroitness, technical know-how, and entrepreneurial abilities. I believe you have enough already of that. You have excelled so much in those terms. What I will do instead is to share with you my observation in the last 7 months of my stint as chair. So with that, I thank you so much, and again, congratulations to the lucky graduates. And again, I would like to repeat, what is in your mind is much important than what is in our pocket. Thank you so much.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go. Bring me down, can't none
So leave